Hello colleagues, in this video I'm going to show you how to import Clicom data into Climsoft. Climsoft will import all types of Clicom data, being hourly, daily sign-up or monthly Clicom data. So in case you have Clicom data, follow the procedure below to import your data into Clicom. Let's first look at our sample data here, our sample Clicom data we want to import into Climsoft. So here you have a sample data, a text file. So if I open this in Notepad to show you at least how it look like. So here is our file. This is a Clicom structure. Scroll up and down, left and right. So here it is. So this is the Clicom daily sample data. And if I open as well this sign up, Clicom sign up hourly data. So this is how it look like. So as I said, Climsoft will be able to import this data without any hassle, without any problem. So let's launch Climsoft to start with. Log in with your username and password. To open the welcome dialog. So this is Climsoft's welcome dialog. Select data transfer icon to open this dialog. And under this dialog, select the external data menu. Under this menu, you will see the Clicom submenu. And here, let's start with the daily data, Clicom daily data. So click on the open file button to browse for your file. And select your Clicom daily data, open, and then select the view button to view your data. So this is how your data look like. You can scroll left and right, up and down. Remember, this dialog will not display all your data, but it will just display few records, like 25 records, first records, to just give you a flavor of how your data look like. But during the import, all your data will be taken into Climsoft. So that's it. So as you can see, our data has got decimals. That's why we have to tick on the remove scaling to make sure our data is going to be imported without decimals. Yes, so as you know, missing data in Clicom is -99999. Okay, so we are ready to load our data. So by clicking on the load data, the system will assign automatically a header on the top and will start importing our data. Click on the load. So the loading has started. So depending on the speed of your computer and the amount of the data you are importing, your import process will be able to finish, taking into account the two I said. So taking into account the amount of data you are importing and the speed of your computer. So myself, I'm using a laptop. So if it is on the server, the process is very fast. So as you can see, the progress bar is displaying the bottom of the page, showing you the progress of your data. And if there is any error message, you will be able to see it somewhere here at the bottom. So what you need to do is just give it a time until the system finalizes. And as I said, on the top there is a a header which was applied in our data to define each and every column of our data. So that's it. So after this, we are going to check our data if this data were transferred or not, but for sure it will be transferred. So we are almost there. You just be patient and give it a time until it's finished. As I said, this also will depend with the amount of the data you are importing and the speed of your computer. So it is advisable to avoid, disturbing the machine to make sure the process is moving faster. So as you can see, the system has completed. The next step is to check in the system if our data were imported or not. Remember, our data goes into the database in a table called observation initial. So this is where we are going to check. And to check our data, we are going to use the Climsoft dialog. We close this one completely. Close this one. Under the welcome menu, we select the administration menu and select the update observation sub menu. And here you select one station. So mine is this one. Remember, we are checking in the observation initial table. And here I can select one parameter. So one at a time. So select the year of your data. So that's it. So, and then click on the view here. So your data were imported successfully. So here, as you can see, this is my data starting from this year up to this. So that's it. That is so our data, our Clicom daily data were imported successfully, and as you can see, these are temperature data, maximum without decimals. So that's it. So next, let's see how now to import our sign up data. As you can see, this is one value per day observed at 06, but our sign up are detailed. So let's see how it will import also the sign up data. So close this completely and then launch Climsoft, of course. So go to data transfer, external data, Clicom, select synoptic data. So it will open up this dialog. Click on the open file to browse for the sign up data, and this is our file in text format. Click on the open to open it, and then click on the view button to view your data. So here is your data in this structure. Remember, the system is just displaying few records, but during the import, all your data will be imported into the system. So our data will be imported starting from row number 1, which is okay. And then any scaling will be removed from our data, which is also okay. So that's it. So the next step is to click on the load data button to start the import process of our sign up data. After that, we are going to check. Remember, our data starts from 1941. We'll check, and this is sign up data. So click on the load button to start the import process. So we have 10,050 records. Yeah, so remember, this also will depend with our system. That also will depend with the speed of our computer. So that's it. So you need to give it time until it has done. Number two, you need also to avoid disturbing too much your system. Yeah, so you need to give it time and just follow the process. As I told you, I'm using a laptop. So in case you have your server, that will be the best system to use to import your data. So that, as you can see, the system is really fast. So this is around the half. But as I said, you need to be patient and give it time to process your data. As you can see, if you look on the top, the first row is our headers, which was applied by the system. This will help the system to understand each and every column of data. And in case there is any error, the system will be able to display the error message. Yes, so that's it. So we give it time to finalize the process. And as you can see, there is a lot of -99999. And as you know, in Clicom, this stands for missing data. As you know, Clicom is the predecessor of Climsoft. So many national meteorological and hydrological services are still having and holding Clicom data. So this simple process will help you to be able to import your old Clicom data into Climsoft. So the process is very simple, very simple, to enable you to import all your data from the old Clicom system to the new Climsoft system. So the system is almost done. So shortly we are going to verify if our data were really imported. So that's it. So the system has done, data import process completed. So our next and last step is to check now if our data were really imported. Remember, this is the year of our station, and these are some of the elements. So this is like dry bulb. We have also wet bulb and dew point. So we close this dialog, close this one again. Under the welcome dialog, select the menu administration, click on the update observations sub-menu. As you know, our data goes into observation initial. Select the station. 1024 is my station. Select some of the element codes containing your data. So I have dry bulb in this data. Select some of the year, 1949 up to maybe 1960. From January up to December, and then select the view button here. Here is your data. So as I told you, this is sign up data. As you can see, some hours have got data, others have got missing data. And as you can see, your data does not have decimal points. So that's it. So your data were imported successfully. If you look another parameter like the wet bulb, the view, Here is also data for wet bulb. So if you look at the dry bulb temperature as well, I mean, this is dew point, you'll be able to see that as well. So that's it. So I think we are done. So remember, for our previous station it was 10, 17. For daily data, if you look at element 3, for this period and view, here is our data. For minimum temperature, this is for maximum temperature, and so on and so on and so forth. So thank you so much for watching, and take care.